genre stream. Let me keep the information relevant for... Who's the lights off? Actual genre stream. Nice. A little too dark. I mean, you don't really need to see my face. But I gotta get back in category, fuck. How do I do that? I mean, you're chatting right now. Looks accurate. Vimby, you're so right. Also, welcome in. Do you think I should leave the light on or off? And yeah, I'll just leave myself and just chat. I can't change it, so fuck it. Private John Ray stream. Welcome in. Maddie told me what happened, so I'm pretty excited about that. That's good. That's good. You're playing Ghost. You got the spooky lights. Well, I'm not playing. But I'm looking at Ghost. You're right. I'll turn the lights off after Jack dies. Oh man. Actually, I am playing. This is my second account. This is the second monitor. Aw, man, welcome in. I said I'd stream a little bit for real. Tug Speedman, hey man, welcome in. It's good to see you. I decided to do an actual stream. Actually, I have no clue. This is the first time I've streamed today, honestly. Yeah. But we got Ghost 8 in a lobby that has one of the more interesting boards I've seen. Oh, sorry, Linen Chicken. Linen Chicken with the very strong Dark Monster commit. I was happy to see there was somewhat of a resolution to your idea thread. Oh, Mr. Ray, Wef asked earlier, what is your favorite D&D class? You can confidently tell him I do not play D&D, but I love anything to do with a bow and arrow. So, whatever that is, that'll do. Usually when I would do, if I ever did do D&D, like these like cute like one-off shorts with friends, I would be like a gay wizard. So, I'm not even kidding. You don't play D&D yet? Yeah. You know what I always say, maybe one day. But yeah, Tug. It's an amazing solution. It really is. It's a step in the right direction for the ranked integrity of this game. I was a gay dwarf and one time I played D&D. Dude, I gotta start using the fucking funny classes, man. Because I'd always just be some guy. I forget that I can be a fucking midget. But awesome. Also, the reason you don't play Ghost is because Aquatic is just so juiced. Like, you are wasting your time playing this synergy over something that does way more at its 8th tier. The comp to beat is wild and aquatic. And if your comp doesn't do both of those things, you may not win. It's a good patch. I'm not going to complain. I like it when counter comps are strong. And I like it when there's an accessible composition that's also strong. But, you know, it starts to crimp the creativity of our player base. Grass. That's pretty neat. With a fluffy tail. This is so cool. Oh my god, this is so cool. We're gonna watch Jesus? Gazess? Eh. Wait, why is Mewtwo black? The fuck? Holy shit. Shadow Mewtwo. He succeeded in a save against some lady trying to charm him, and the reason given was he was gay. That's awesome, Finley. So gameplay gays. Being gay is OP. And that unit fucking sucks. I'm just kidding, it did a lot. What the hell? I didn't even know it was in the game. Oh, is it just Mewtwo? Guys, what am I missing? Is it just... It's the same fucking Pokemon. With Dark. I get that it's strong. But like, Lugia is the same thing. But this one can crit by default. Can this one crit by default? No, no, right? No. What? The important thing is Lugia can no longer use Eviolite. The important thing is that you can find it without committing a Darkstone and itemize it properly in Dark. That's a little more important than the one little Eviolite case that comes up, you know, 3% of games. But I can agree to that. But no, this should crit by default. Darkrai. Welcome in, Bugsnax. I think it's for the best if Shadow Mewtwo isn't insta-crit, that shit would be broken. Lilac, it's a new Pokemon. It should be broken, at least for a little bit, and then if he wants, he could just nerf the base damage on it. You know? As simple as that. Because right now it ain't doing much. It should be able to, yeah. It's also fires in a line, and it targets the furthest enemy, right? Isn't it the furthest? Like so you could position around it? Towards the farthest enemy, yeah. If you could position around it, then even more power to it. You know, unless someone's using a second monitor to always outposition you, then, you know. What do you think of Curry's proposed change? If it does it, then I'm happy. If I know that, like, because when you open up a new tab of pack, on your account, it updates it, you know? So, like, you're now in that tab on your account. I'm pretty sure you have to use a separate account in order to actually spectate somebody superfluously and manage your board at the same time. So that being said, if that is the case, then yes, this fix is amazing. Thank you. I can't believe I had to make an idea thread to even suggest such a thing. Right? So, if it works, it's great. See, I never tried it. I hope it works, though. Yeah. Don't be so broken so that I have a case for Monster Ekans. That'd be cute. Isn't it Monster on text server? Nobody cares. Also, that Hyper Beam is really cool. Concentrates for 1 second, then fires a powerful beam that deals 1660, and then the user fatigues itself for 5 seconds. You know what would go really well with this is the Aquatic Wave. Right, Bugsnax? You think what I'm thinking? Because text spells me with poison buffs? Yeah. Sandshrew for Prez is in this? Oh, Sandshrew for Prez is doing your mom. I don't agree with the items on this, but I can understand why it's there. right? Holy But you're getting Human Force 6 in with Aquatic, Bugsnax, the surfboard. Duh. But yeah, no, I agree. Or at least using like a Fluffy Tail as the crit item, right? To just make sure you never fatigue yourself. So kind of like old High Dragon. Surfboard is reserved for Unek, you're so right. My bad. You're so right. I'm glad that I got a good resolution, but I gotta go back to focusing on work. Vimby, thank you for tuning in. And thank you so much for messaging Matt earlier. Appreciate it. Yeah. GG's to this. Now, what caused it to cast... Oh, twice was the unknown M. That's pretty good. Alright. There's a lot of new spells, which are really cool. I think I have to log out and log back in. There's a lot of new spells, which are really cool. I can't stream for very long anyway. I was gonna go use Matt's computer to change my category. Should I go change my category? I'll put the game on and I'll go do it. We got Nexomaki in this one. Let's do it. Top of the lobby, bug poison. Alright, I'll be back. Oh god, I'm in August room. After the in-laws are in, and they're staying for a few days. Although you should get a John Ray stream Saturday, which would be pretty cool. Alright. Now it's a John Ray stream. Sin! Welcome in, man! I'm in my office. I have the in-laws in. It's good to see you, man! I'll turn on the light. It's like a spare room office type thing. Decided to do a spectate stream. You know, celebrating the good news. How's it going, John? It's going well, Mr. Sin. How are you? And thanks for tuning in. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that double fossil. Who's getting it? Oh. Oh. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm enjoying my time, Smile. Aw, Mr. Sin. I'm happy to hear that. Oh, and thank you so much for tuning in. You know what this would translate really well to? A Flutter Mane. Flutter Mane into Amorphous. That's gotta be what Reese is thinking. Right? I got the Slugma. I don't have any of the rock fossils, it's fine. I got Yanma. Yanma could be my high quality bug that dupes. Like, I already got the Fossilomorphous from Omastar. It's gotta be what he's thinking, right? And we got fucking Spiritomb. Well, that's next, so wait, what's Reese thinking? Reese is thinking that... Wait, what the heck? Guys, there's 2 Spiritombs in this lobby. He's gonna muscle band Shellbell the Spiritomb. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay, that works. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, the aquatic is active, right? Nope. Oh, it is. It is. Good. Good. I would give it the seed. Because 70 doesn't go too far. Wild, always good to see. I love the fact that Wild is popular right now. I hope it stays meta throughout the entire patch. I'm not even joking. I think Wild is fun to play. I think it's hyper accessible. I think that it's easily countered with good positioning as well as good itemization, right? It's not just some kind of auto lose. It's high tempo. It forces players to react quickly, and also generate a game plan that beats it. So you can't just twiddle your thumbs all game until T20. It's good for the game. I really like this patch a lot. You know, he even had the black belt on the side as a flex. Anyway. Evolves to Titan in 2 rolls Naturals to Titan, and he got Lapras. Insane. With amazing items on it. You know, they say best in slot. I would be afraid of a Wild player. And, I lost the poison. How much Aquatic do we have active? Just Aquatic 2? I think it's Aquatic in the mid-game. I do. It's just such a strong effect. If you want to ask me what I'm playing every game, it's something to do with Aquatic 4. Cut the status duration and the damage in half. It's so effective that any team sitting under Stunky's Cloud will just simply not take any damage because it doesn't last long enough to do the tick of damage, and the damage is rounded down anyway. Insane. Like literally 0. So, Aquatic 4 in the mid-game. King's Rock is nice with Aquatic too. Sure is Lilac. I just wish this was a Rocky Helmet. I really want to see how Pango does into the Wild board. That's kind of what I'm watching out for now. Is that Baby 7 from Sus Bus? Baby 6. 28 rolls. You want to know what not to do? Is this. Nah, I like Sus Bus, so I'm not going to give him crap. I know he likes Baby 7, so I'm not going to give him crap again. But I'm just saying, if I'm throwing 30 bucks out the window on rerolls, and I already threw another chunk of change, this, and his payout is I will. Look, I had him on my list for a long time. He's one of those players that'll play something cringe. He doesn't care. You know? Who he is, right? There's the Babe 7. So, 63 life. He's got the great items on the Chimecho. But like, man. Hello, John Ray. Hope all is well. It is Drive. Thank you. My in-laws are in. Just went out to dinner. I'm not like the highest energy, but I figured I would do a John Ray spectate stream today while I had a chance while they're out shopping. I don't know how long they're going to be, so this is either going to be a game or it's going to be less. We'll see. But thank you. Welcome in, Drive. Yeah, but Susbus is growing on me as a player, just because I got to know him a bit more personally, but I do think his strategy is a cringe. Well, that's kind of cool. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm going to look at Reese's board, and I'm going to know that there isn't a Rocky Helmet on it. But there's the Yanma, right? And there's the Omastar. I mean, it was close. It's great unit quality. The Yanma isn't duplicating. We don't have Metapod in. We're losing a lot of value on that. And there is no Rocky Helmet. And it is as simple as that right now. And he did beat Nixo as well. Hello, John Princip. Welcome in, Vimper. Princip is a good friend of mine. I'm so glad he's back. He was on vacation in Brazil. It was their summer during my winter. And what he did was he moved to, not moved, but like he would stay closer to the beach. So that would be his like vacation time of the year. But he's back, and despite the decay, he jumped right back into 1250. It was very nice. But yeah. Oh, just desolation, right? Very nice. Ooh. Ice 6 raw. I'm sorry, Pango. You don't get the prompt. It's okay. It's hard to learn. You know. Aquatics change isn't like the biggest forefront on people's minds, you know. And he's gonna take this round. I'm just saying. His board is very developed and it's close. Right? It wouldn't have been with the aquatic instead. Oh, I said it because Princip is Prince. As you are called King. I didn't know that. Holy crap. Well, thank you for teaching me, Vemper. Huh. I actually never knew that. And I've known, like, Princip's name is also Zhuang. I never knew. That's so funny. Strauchei and Princip. Oh my god. That's so funny. I'm king and he's prince. That's cute. Thank you, Vimper. Not much to add to the game right now. I'm so sorry. Who did I want to see go against someone else? I already saw a reason to it. I want to see the wild board into this, which is currently top of the lobby. No Rocky helmet, but it's Ice 6. Is it enough to stun? That's it's so good. It's so good. Nice. I won't be rejoining that pack Discord for a bit, but if you'd like to join Mads, I'm going to try and be a bit more active in that, at least in relationship to like updates on stream and, you know, thoughts on the current meta and stuff like that. I like it when some players post their team comps. You want to get my attention, that's a good way to do it. I do love looking through the ones in there. King Z used to post all the time. I hope he starts to do that again. So yeah, join the Discord if you want. And then Matt's gonna add her drawings as emotes, which is exciting. Hello, Mr. Gay. I had this weird fever dream where I was told methods of gaming system. I was being told methods of gaming the system by this very stream. How are you doing, by the way? I'm doing good. My in-laws are in. I'm a little low energy. We just went out to dinner, but I'm good. I'm good. How are you? And no, that's really weird. I don't know. That's a really weird fever dream. This is the first time I've streamed today, so no, really strange. I don't know why you said any of that. Anyway, that demolished Sus Bus. 28 rolls, a golden egg, and a dream, right? Another 10 rolls to stabilize, and this is the board. Oh, well, at least he gets a free fucking win. What the hell is Spiritomb doing against? Holy shit, the Golbat's fucking... Oh my god. That Golbat's doing his mom. That Golbat's doing someone else's mom. Oh, we didn't break through in time because the Spiritomb doesn't have a damaging spell. Fuck. Damn. That sucks. That's another round for the Bus. Is the other guy still hard commit ice, by the way? Oh, and Pango lost. Oh, to the wild board. No Rocky helmet. That's good. Man, that's just the freest shit. What is wrong with this lobby? I'm gonna take a screenshot. How many have Rocky helmets? If I see 2 hard scales and components, I'm gonna be pissed. Fine. Fine. What the heck? Just very unfortunate. Fine. There's a Rocky helmet, but not another one. Alright. Oh my god, Tug. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I don't agree with that. But like, oh my god. Okay. Oh, what's going on? What's going on this? Oh, yeah, it's going on this. Oh my god. Oh, it's went on that? Sure. It's gonna be a Morph 7, no synergy bumps. It would be better if these two were... It's okay. I'm not gonna backseat game. I'm not. Also, Shiny Charm Stunky, perfect. My only thing is... We'll see what the components are from Lugia. These are fine. So, fun interactions with Stunky. This guy doesn't have Aquatic active, doesn't he? He does now. Only Aquatic 2, it's not enough. Sorry, if it was Aquatic 4, his team would have took almost no damage. But since Tug Speedman has Poison 3 active, it would be enough to actually add the things. I'm struggling. Tug, you're doing great. What the fuck are you talking about? That was a good loss. That was a good loss. Yeah. Tug, if you can, I don't think you can. I'm not gonna backseat game too much, but I will tell you that if you have Aquatic 4 active, and you don't have any poison active, your team doesn't take any damage. But you do have Gastly and that guy, so. Oh, now we're Morph 7 with 3 active. Who needs the Stunky, right? Fuck it. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was surprised he didn't do that the previous round. Oh dear god, it's Sacred Ass and a comp that needs to scale. Ah, this is cringe as shit. Man, this Chimecho unit's gotta go. Didn't they change it? Doesn't it only damage things? Increase in damage by 1 every tile? It already reached that one by the fucking second cast. What kind of bullshit is that? Curry's like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of AoEs. It starts with fucking 3 tiles and it gains 1 every cast. And it has a synergy that gives it PP. What do you want about, dude? It should start at 1 range and then go up, or maybe every 3. If it starts at 3, every 3 casts, it should go up by 1 range. Or it shouldn't go up in range at all. Position around it. What are we talking about? What? Like, have you played this game? That's not a nerf at all. What a joke. Now he gets Chansey. He's got everything, man. Oh my god. Why is he 13 life? He took a loss to Reese? Oh, no shit. Huh. Oh, and the Wild Player. The Wild Player just took a loss to this. I am conflicted on who to watch. I like Tug's board a lot. Nexo has the idea. Well, that's a board already. Yeah, slow playing. It is. I'll wait for the commits, but like for a T20. But this is a very interesting lobby. I don't want to be too negative. I really do think that all these players are making really good decision making. For the most part, a lot of amorphous. What's the tell, really, for this? It feels forced. Oh, well, you know, 3 uncommons and then 1 rare. And then Yama plus Omastar. Is it really that popular? Did, like, enough players know to do that? I'm really impressed, honestly. But I'll wait for everyone to pick their legendaries, and we'll talk about who we think is going to take it home and keep the current life totals in mind. So the top 4 have 50 up. And the bottom 4 are close, with the bottom 2 being in 1 life range. Oh, wow. That's cool. This sucks, but that's cool. You picked. 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 Alright. If I was Tug, by the way, I'm picking a, yeah, I think Sound Legendary or a normal Legendary. Just to wall up for this thing. We've got the Sacred Ash, the win conditions. This no other unit injected into this is going to be the win conditions for Grookey. That's just me. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Amorphous boards, an Ice 8 board, which I want to watch heavily, but also the Wild board. Yeah, no, really odd lobby for 1, 2 Spirit Tombs. Like the Penurchin makes the most sense here. I wonder what other options were available, and the Pyukumuku's tough. I don't click Pyukumuku, personally. Even though I'm a poison guy. Like, I love Stunky, I just don't click Pyukumuku. Its traits are too hard to use. That's a Mewtwo. That was kind of cool. Yo, John, as a former percussionist, I just wanted to say that you did a great job with that aspect of the song. I didn't notice that much before because I normally have my volume low, but it's very nice. Oh, you like the... I'm glad you like it. Oh my god. Lilac, if you have any, especially as a percussion, you understand rhythm very well, then yes. The drum set sound font for this game gave me so many tools, and I'm a percussionist myself. I grew up playing piano, and I learned how to play most instruments, but I learned how to play almost every percussive instrument possible. I used to do gigs with the Warwick Symphony Orchestra, performing, I was the only paid person there, because they would always pay their percussionists. The rest of it would be a volunteer group. So I learned, you know, how to apply and properly use a lot of percussive instruments. God, this wild team is just eating through shit. It's so good. Also, the wide lens Beartic doing 500 with just the wide lens on it. Take a note of that. Not Beartic, Ursaring. But yeah, the 7-8. Yeah. Because, and then for the drum set, the hi-hat's even across it, even though it's technically interrupted by 7-8. So wow, I just did it at amateur level when I was in high school, but I appreciate it. You know, hey Lilac, any knowledge is knowledge. And the fact that you could recognize what I was doing there is really cool. So, thank you. Yeah. I was gonna do a stream where I go over all the intricacies with the project. But I don't know. Is today that kind of day? I don't know how much time I have left, so it's kind of like I'm just gonna pull the plug the moment they come back home. That'd be cool. I'd be interested. Hell yeah. Let me look at the. I forgot to look at the commits, by the way. Oh, Susbus is dead to one of the players. Yeah, just not enough. Oh, to the ice player. Yeah, the one guaranteed loss. Yeah, if Susbus just had more life and then found Grookey, it's as simple as that. But he rolled 30 times for Baby 7. He rolled another 10 to stabilize. So he's only got $14 left. You know, I don't know why he went level 8, by the way. To just not even find the 6th sound unit. Nah, the whole thing's kind of strange to me. It's not bad. It's just, it's not what I would have done, right? I also wouldn't be angling something like this unless I had an ad pick to lean into, because if it's fine Grookey or bust, I mean, I guess Whismer works here too, right? No, it's right there. Then what, a Zubat over this and I'm down a level? It sounds kind of bad, but I got Sacred Ash? I don't know. Went level to find Grookler, I guess? Yeah, but you only got 14 rolls to do it. Like, that doesn't sound like a good idea. I would rather just stabilize on 7 and keep the cash. And then, you know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you the 1% odds are worth it, but, like, whatever I do to my board with 50 gold is going to be better than me being level 8 with nothing going on, right? Like, he's level 8 with 2 Togepi's. So, you know, keep that in mind. Do I disagree with the decision? It's a tough spot, so it's hard to say what he should have done. If he hits the Grookey, by the way, like, what am I to say? Right? It's just unlikely. But let me see if I can pull up into the OBS, the project file. Display, not display capture. It'd be application, audio capture. No, I want, like, is it display? No, it's window capture. Create new, and then what window? FL Studios. Oh, that worked. And then I just drag it right below my camera. Oh, that works. Huh. I know you guys want to watch the game, so I'm gonna hide this for a second. That's neat. Next down is Nexo. Not bad, not bad. So, who remains? And who wins? Ice 8 got the free win against this. Probably gonna take some wins against anybody leaning too heavy into the AP. This is all AD, but that was AP, so it walls that. I predict this beats this, but Ice 8's quite strong. No CC protection across any of his units, but the first ring is wide lens, but it's susceptible to the Vanillite. This is melee as well. I actually predict never the GOAT wins, but we'll see. That's the wrong game. My bad. I'll tune into this one in a second. Tegbarin fan? That's cute. I'm also a fan of Tegbarin. I'm a big fan of Tegbarin. Alright. You know what? I will go over the project file. I'm very passionate about it. After I watch, like, the fight between this guy and the wild guy, which would be the only difference. Also, XP share. Not bad. Wow. Dude, it just started fucking permacasting. Yeah, I feel like with the specs on it or something, it would be able to really pop off. At least it's a holder for it. But yeah, this board has the juice. It has everything required. I know that it's Amorphous 5, but like I've been rambling on for the last God knows how many streams. Amorphous is as strong as the non-amorphous units you inject into it. 1, 2 really good quality units, and Huntail's here for the vibes. Fossil 2 is nothing to scoff at, by the way, especially against Burst. So, and if this thing jumps back and it keeps, like, keeps one of these busy, and especially this one, it's gonna freeze everything in a line, and it's very good. Yeah, let's talk about the project file. So, I'll wait for this section then. Alright, so I wrote this backwards. I wrote this part first, so this is a 7/8 section I wrote on the piano while I was at work. And I mean, that looks good enough. And using the sound font, I think the instruments I have for this are the piano and the violin. And the chords I chose, because I knew where I wanted to start and I knew where I was going to end. So this is an F minor. So I knew that I wanted to start in C minor. So this is an F minor section, but the way that the chord goes, I'll just play this section by itself. I go from F minor to E, which down a half step to a chord that's outside of C minor is really foreign. That's why it sounds so alien. It goes well with 7/8 as well. The rhythm is this. And I keep that rhythm throughout. And then this bar right here, this is technically a bar of 4/4. It starts from this and it ends at this. So it's it starts here. It's technically a whole beat. I like listening to technical stuff like this. I appreciate hearing you say that slow playing. So this is technically a 4-beat bar. So it's, oh no, it should be a half a beat longer exactly than all the others. So everything is 7/8 except for this one section. So again, it's very alien. If I look towards here, alien, just weird. All right, I'm completing it. It's really cool. And then the way I want to travel into the next section, I have this cool chord I'm going to hold out as I try and approach, get the listener used to hearing something in a regular time again. So I have this chord play for a pretty long time, right? And musically, this is, I'm going, for these chords, I'm doing, it's a F sharp major chord, it's rearranged. So it's second inversion, F sharp major chord, or a G flat in the context of the piece. And then it goes to A flat, and then I go G to B flat. So here's the G minor chord rearranged, and then here's the B flat major chord rearranged. Once I'm at B flat major, so I start in F, I went to G sharp, or G flat, and then I ended up in B flat. And all I have to do from here, because I know where I wanted to go, I wanted to go to A flat back to C. I just have to go down a whole step. So from this part, dun dun, and it makes this big moment, and I have the bells helping with this. I call them, I just write names really quickly whenever I make things, but like this bell pattern. Yeah, like really cool. I like it. And then the chords for this, I used a violin. Just very homey. And this motif is my motif that I use in most songs. I love this progression to death. And then to make it Mystery Dungeon, I chucked the Temporal Tower theme over it. I used the pan flute. I used two technically, but don't worry about that. Remind me of something I don't know what it's reminding me of. Should remind you of a lot. It's there's always something there to remind me. That song uses the bells in a very similar fashion and uses them much more aggressively in the beginning of the song, but like for the rest of it, it uses it like that. But yeah, I have this pan flute part and then off of it, the violin. So they're constantly just echoing back and forth. And yeah, really cool, right? So typically when you hear that motif, it starts on beat 1. I have it starting, or on like the beginning of a phrase, I have it in the middle until you get to the second half of it. So it starts just, it introduces the chords and then the motif. Alright. And then they're together now. Oh, it's so cool. And then I have it loop, so there's a bell at the beginning, that's a C minor bell, and there's a bell at the end. So I wrote this whole section. I know that I need to end on C, so that means the song that I made beforehand needs to also start on C. So let me actually turn up the project a little bit, but so then I'm like, okay, what instruments do I have for the ending? I have a flute and a violin. Like I can have the flute and the violin do something over here, and then what are the chords I need to use? I need to start in C minor, I need to go somewhere. And I need to somehow introduce F minor as well. So the chord progression I wrote is it's C minor, but it's empty, and then the piano helps with the chords. So this is B flat into A flat. So I'm introducing all the chords that are going to be used later, but you don't know it yet as the listener. And while the parts are incredibly different, like what I wrote at the end is so like a 7/8 section using something completely outside of the scale. Like I'm getting the listener adapted to it, ready for it in a way. And this especially helps when you create a piece that has the intention of being looped, because then the whole song is familiar. There's no part of it that sticks out like a sore thumb, despite the fact that I wrote this section so, I want to say exotic or something. Yeah. Anyway, these are just cute little motifs I came up with. Yeah, the song moves well. Thank you, Slow Playing. Yeah, each part's very interesting as well. So then when I get to here, I simplify everything, and then this rhythm, dun 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 dun. These chords are so crunchy. I needed these to sound alien. I played this on the piano once. I'm like, fuck yeah, it's going in. Like, I love it. So good. And then the bass helps as well. And then the last thing I'll go over is for the 7/8 section, I went so heavy in the drums. So I did this. It reminds me of Toby Fox's music, if you know what it is. I do. I love Toby Fox. And he's one of those composers that has no knowledge of music theory. He just has a piano. It's kind of like Deadmau5, where he just has a he knows what sounds good. And yeah, I used to make video game music for projects that never saw the light of day. But yeah, I agree. And Toby Fox uses, I would say, a lot of the exact same chord progressions and ideas that I do, which I could explain a different day. But for now, I'll talk about the drum section 7/8. So just so whack. I had to include the bongos. Right? It's just so cool. And then to put it into context with like the just the chords part. Right? So that's the project and my thought process behind it. I can go more in depth on like more things, but I feel like I did enough. So I'm surprised how well all the drums are mixing together. Yeah, I've done it for a while. Done percussion for a while. Thank you, Lila. And I know a couple of cheeky things. I did winter percussion, which is they have an age limit of I think 22. So it's for like high school and early college in New England. And it's like the most prestigious performing competition you can be in, especially in high school. And I did a lot of this. So a lot of these percussive motifs, like we would do 60 hours a week of practice. And a lot of these motifs I learned from my educators and my superiors. So being surrounded by it, eventually I pick it up and I get to recreate it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll leave it running in the background, turn it down slightly again, but back to the games. Where you want to start? I'll let Lilac or Slow Playing choose where we start. We have Section A, Section B, and Section C. The 7A, we got the chords. Anywhere. Give you guys a little bit. B. All right. I'll start right at the... Nice. Oh, who'd have thunk? Guys, the guy I said that was gonna win was gonna win. Why? AD to beat the Ice player. Insane unit quality. The Fossil Shiny Charm against the Wild board, because that's what Fossil does, for anyone that's curious. I don't even think he has active at this point. No, he does, because he has the Gorebyss. Which, by the way, didn't he have, like, the other Huntail form? So did he sell it and then remake it to get the Psychic one? You switch scenes, lol? Fuck me. Thank you, slow playing. You're the fucking best. Anyway, look, the guy that I said was gonna win is gonna win. He's got the Fossil 2 Shiny Charm, so he doesn't necessarily need the Rocky Helmet. It helps with this fight, right? And then this guy got second place. It makes sense. It's just like the cap of this board was much higher. And the Ice player wasn't going to beat either of these just by the sheer nature of nothing to handle crit. So, I mean, a Rocky Helmet on the Ice board, and we're golden, but we don't have that, so we're not golden. We're dead. The third place is still pretty good, and it cleaned the Baby 7 player, so punishing it is good. Really sold the remade the other one. Lol, yeah, he's so fucking talented. Like, that's a pro player move. I actually wanted to play, but I don't know when they're coming home, so I'm just gonna watch. Because they go shopping at a plaza that is 2 minutes from my house, quite literally. I live very close to the Garden City Center here in Rhode Island. Oh my god, what the heck is happening with this game? I was a drummer for a good bit. Stopped playing in second year high school because I moved my drums, and since I've been lazy to set it back up. Still playing. Keeping music in your life is so important. It helps you mentally as you get older as well. I know you have issues physically, and it's kind of hard to play, but I hope that you find a way to keep music integrated into your life. It's a good hobby. I think Tegburnfane is King Z. I can tell because he's playing Aquatic no matter what, and I don't know if Love Disc is a clickable unit to me without like a Hyper Roll setup or an ad pick that I'm really gonna bank on. And then Shane Hollander, Shane doesn't have a Rocky Helmet. Lennon Chicken's gonna high tempo into a nice ground 8, made a Fossil Stone because he gets to because of Great Tusk, which is in my opinion one of the greatest earnings. Yeah, I need to get better support to really get back into drums. Yeah. I used to stand for like hours, and my arthritis in my center back now says no. So I feel you. And then for actually playing the piano, I can only play for half an hour before my shoulder starts to hurt. I understand completely. I cannot click levels if you don't have a spec slammed already. Yeah, exactly, Smithy. Also, welcome in. If you have Soldew Muscle Band, your Love Disc is doing nothing. But if you have King's Rock specs, so now you have 2 King's Rock specs. Also 2 ground players, Haft and Lennon Chicken. Maybe a Flame Orb for Gyarados horsey nonsense. Yeah, now that Aquatic actually reduces the damage from the Flame Orb, it's quite relevant in the synergy that it gives. So, you know, keep that one in mind. Pretty cool. Can someone tell me, by the way, when Curry plans to implement the spectate cooldown thing? Is this like a wait till next patch, or wait till patch 6.9.1 type of thing? Right? Is that what? Because I'll wait. I'm sick of losing to it. I'll wait. Anyway, half the wins. This isn't beating it. This isn't beating it. This isn't beating it. I'll get back to you, actually. This isn't beating it. Spell Crit Drizzle? Who cares? It's ground. This isn't beating it. I gave this one a solid maybe. And then this one is a beating game. I don't have to look at J4. I'm sorry, bro. No idea from my understanding. It seems like it will take a bit on his side of things to implement it. Not clue, but I imagine 6.9.2 something is most likely. Oh, that's so fucking lame. I'll wait. Like, I'll play in lobbies I know that I'm not gonna get fucking cheated. That's not the problem. It's just that, like, the most concurrent players, like the players that play this game the most, are the most cringe motherfuckers you've ever met. And I'm sick of their shit. So if I have to queue up, I want it to be even playing ground. I don't want to open a second monitor to stand a chance, you know. So that's oh man, okay, half, buddy. Move them off, move them onto these holes, buddy. No, get off of these. Get off of all of these. You don't need these. You don't need these yet. You have all your life in the world, I know you do. You're not gonna like lose the game over it. It's just, we're talking about domination. You don't want to give your opponents too many chances. When it comes to ground, there's very few things that can scale over you. Once you commit to the monster line, that's it. Your board's hard capped. It's not going up anymore. So you gotta try and get to that fully dug board ASAP. You know? Ooh. I don't know what this was attempting to do. Like, I like it, Jafer. It's just not gonna do enough. Also, now that Gumi's a common, you can put, like I saw it in low elo as well. Like, you could just put Gumi in any ground comp because it's a common, so you just have hyper accessibility to it. And that's, now that it does status damage and duration, it just does, it's a complete blanket for the composition. Aside from like Ghost 8, you know, which you could burst down anyway. Also, like, what the this carousel is nuts. I do think that it does cause, it's going to cause a change in the meta just by, not this one, but like the Kecleon carousel. They're home. Enjoy, guys.